This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to start a... Here at Binge Pipe, we realize we're not the biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment. So maybe we can all just take a minute and get over ourselves. Binge Pipe isn't any more impressed by you than you are by it. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody in Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative.
Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to these Binge Pipe programs.
Goat Mayor. Goat Mayor. Goat Mayor.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women are commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man!
Yeah! Why can't I cry?
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
This game now comes in a variety of scents if you have certain forms of synesthesia.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself. Today, I'm proud to introduce my new business venture, Evan Jacover, Bad Boy for Hire. Does your classroom need someone in the back of the room to scoff at the teacher while resting their legs on a desk and wearing sunglasses? Is your party missing a mysterious and stoic stranger smoking in the corner? I might cough up a storm, but I'm up for...
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we love you as much as our lawyers say we can.
Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this is my friend Jake. He plays third chair clarinet for his middle school band. You'll be second chair next year, buddy. All right, you ragtag crew of misfits. Time to band together to compete separately. Okay, then, why wait any longer?
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, music you can laugh to. If someone put a fermata on their laughter, what would it sound like? Ha! Or ha ha ha! So what'd you pick? Should have picked this. A from when you hold the same note for longer than you normally would. It's challenging, but luckily, as a classically trained performer, I'm able to pull laughter from deep down in my... Well, you get the idea.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, the dessert that dare not speak its name. It's true that we can't have our cake and eat it too, but let's say you wanted to eat your cake, then have it, later. You have your reasons, okay? I'm no one to judge. In progression, how will your cake change its name before you can have it back? Cake bolus chyme poo, cake troche bile poo, cake amylase lipid poo, or cake glomblum cecum poo? And how do we do? After food is chewed, it's known as bolus, then in the stomach it becomes chyme, before legally changing its name to poo. And the best part is, it's all yours. You can have it.
Why don't we do it for free?
Take a good look at... Steving is the hardest part, except for something even harder like a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 movies, all featuring beloved character actors.
Binge Pipe is Binge Pipe asks the revolutionary question: could a fictional framing device for a video game change the entire future of media consumption? Our investors sure hope so.
I'm a gamer.
I'm that guy at work who won't stop quoting Caddyshack.
I'm Mark Twain, and this is Jurassic Park.
We are Binge Pipe!
You're not ready for all this new Binge Pipe content, but check out these shows anyway, you risk taker.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
It's like pizza, but for women.
To play, go to the website on your screen and enter the room code. Our algorithm tells us you will find these 4 letters hilarious.
Coming soon. A new blockbuster film by Binge Pipe.
We've got 4 hours before the time portal closes.
Then there's just enough time to solve the riddle.
A completely original film. We made this.
The dinosaurs are loose.
And they can fly.
It certainly wasn't made for cinematic release. Tested poorly. And now they're looking for somewhere to dump it.
The lava, it's intelligent.
Maybe I can help.
King George III.
This is something we wanted to do.
Then let me say it. In rap. Drop the beat, King George.
Coming.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, a Crembles company. Names you can trust.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I'll bet you $5 you can't guess my name. Oh, damn it. Every day I count my lucky stars, you all exist. And so it begins.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, how did my dad address? According to Godwin's law, the giant unending group email chain from my entire family will eventually result in which message? Mom, there is no God. Dad, stop acting like Hitler. Grandma, I wish you were all dead. Or Grandpa, new phone, who dis? Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, just ignore Grandpa. I agree, Grandma. I agree. Godwin's law posits that any online discussion, if it goes on long enough, will eventually result in someone comparing someone else to Hitler. And I'm not just talking about Grandma's mustache.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try 5-hour mystery? You know, Sherlock Holmes was never one to shy away from performance enhancers. Chugging which of these very real energy drinks would most likely help Sherlock Holmes solve the mystery of the death of Charles Baskerville? Monster the Doctor, Monster Ripper, Monster Mad Dog, or Monster Rehab? What'd you guys pick? The cause of death was rehab. Aha! 'Twas the doctor that killed Charles Baskerville. Wait, no, that's wrong. Spoiler alert, it turns out Charles Baskerville was scared to death by a very large and angry dog.
Why don't we do it with 3?
This one's called Kanye Intolerant. And get ready because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a song by Kanye West or a brand of almond milk. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Kanye West or almond milk. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. All set? Here we go. Blue Diamond. Gold Digger. Silk. Amazing. So delicious. Waves. Dream. Most of you managed not to embarrass yourselves. But player 1, you really dropped the ball.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have Screaming for Merci. What would be a geographically accurate subtitle if FX did a spin-off of American Horror Story called French Horror Story? FHS Frankenstein's Monster, FHS Opera Phantom, FHS Headless Horseman, or FHS Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde? It's a two-parter. Okay, what'd you pick? It's alive! But your score is dying. This has suddenly turned very ugly. The Phantom of the Opera was originally published by French author Gaston Leroux in 1909. I'd watch French Horror Story just in hopes of seeing a haunted bidet. And now, for the true 90s kids. What's a sure sign that you were a 90s kid? An 1890s kid, that is. You blew your allowance on O. Henry bars? Your first Christmas gift was a package of Milk Duds? You were the first kid on your block with Bit of Honey? Or you begged your parents for candy corn? Hope you like what you picked. Speaking of duds, O. Henry bars, Milk Duds, and Bit of Honey were all invented in the 1920s. Candy corn, however, was introduced in the 1880s, therefore it's the only candy true 1890s kids would have begged their parents for. But now millennials are killing the bland candy industry. That's it for round one. Where's that beautiful scoreboard?
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. And on the other end of the spectrum, these players could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. We have some more screws to help our targeted numbers.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong, so don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try. It's 2018 and I'm still writing tired jokes on my checks. I love sending money with Venmo because the descriptions my friends put in their transactions are always so funny. If the United States purchase of the Virgin Islands was recorded in Venmo, what hilarious description would you see? Spain for hot sex, the US paid France for erotic dance, the US paid England for porn shoot, or the US paid Denmark for butt stuff. Who picked what? Anybody got change for a wrong answer? In 1917, the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from the Danes for a cool $25 million. But really, it should have been $25,004 because the U.S. said it didn't want any of the fries Denmark ordered, but then when they came, they went to town on them.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like an attractive question or a question with a great sense of humor? Use your device to select your preference. The votes are in. We graciously accept your choice.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Next up, a question with a great sense of humor. Which of these is not one of the 4 humors ancient Greeks believed made up human biology? Blood, phlegm, black bile, or white pus? Okay, who chose what? This might be discouraging. The humors were believed to be blood, phlegm, black bile, and the fourth was yellow bile. Yes, there were 2 biles. Just like modern humor, the Greeks liked a good sequel.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Try this on for size. Type equals squiggly bracket, literature, comma, classic, squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
In case you don't know, BingePipe needs help categorizing some ill-gotten data.
Yes, Cookie. I can ask the question now. Do sisters be writing? Do heights be wuthering? And do I be sick with tuberculosis? Whose search history have we acquired? Virginia Woolf, Emily Bronte, Jane Austen, or Louisa May Alcott?
Let's see how that shook out. Emily Bronte had famous writer sisters, wrote Wuthering Heights, and died of tuberculosis.
Cataloging which humans died of which disease is just a hobby of ours.
Here's one I like to call Dragon Drop. Imagine the band Imagine Dragons included dragons from the imagination of Lewis Carroll. Pretty straightforward, right? Anyway, what dragon should you be imagining? Smaug on vocals, Jabberwock on bass, Drogon on lead guitar, or Falkor on drums? So who got it? Check, please. The Jabberwock from the famous poem The Jabberwocky is the creation of Lewis Carroll. And I know, Jabberwock would be better suited on drums, but, you know, that's band politics for you.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
I call this one. I read 10 books this year, but they all involved finding Waldo. Everyone seems so focused on the where, but I'm going to ask a question other people seem to overlook. Who is Waldo? A mysterious loner created by Beatrix Potter, a wandering enigma created by Maurice Sendak, a complicated man created by P.D. Eastman, or a lost soul created by Martin Handford? I love this part. Martin Handford is the creator of Where's Waldo. Some mornings, Waldo looks into the mirror and sees himself, but other times he sees a guy who looks like him but isn't wearing glasses, or a barber pole that just got thrown in there to mess with him. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Honestly, this one's the result of a sick mind. Good luck. It's a tie! I hope you two are happy. Sincerely, I really hope you're happy. Sorry if that sounded sarcastic.
You don't know Jack!
Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
This menu screen is a binge pipe.
There's room for more. Join us. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. You're sinking into insanity. You reach for a life preserver, but it's turned into a pony, and your arms are now something else. Look, you get the point. Let's split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Hurry up, time's running out. And now, a premeditated murder. Wherever you go, you're followed by crows. If you shoot the largest bird, they go away. If you kill any other, they do this. They're always bunched together. Do you take the shot? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, Binge Pipe presents Going Off Message. Whenever you use the letter R in a text, it automatically sends all of your contacts spam promoting this. They don't know it's coming from you, though. Do you try to avoid the letter R in every text? Brace yourself for Nanny Nanny Boo Boo. A wealthy family wants to hire you as a babysitter. They pay good money and you may enjoy the amenities of their luxurious home, but they don't want you to watch their child. You have to take care of this. Do you accept the job? Up next is, be careful what they wish for. You awaken a genie. Here we go. You and your best friend get one wish. As a prank, your pal wishes your right foot was replaced with this. Do you use your one wish to change it back?
Super split.
It's time for Cheers to the Confused Couple. You're giving a toast at your sister's wedding. You say 100 wonderful things about her, but when it comes to her new husband, you totally blank. The only fact you can remember is this. Do you blurt it out? This one is called Never Read the Comments. You've been cursed. Every time you watch an online video, you leave a comment that says this. Your friend claims she just watched the cutest toddler video of all time. Do you watch it?
Super split.
This scenario is called an animated response. You have the option to be immortalized as a cartoon character. It will look like you, share your exact name, but your catchphrase will be this. Do you allow it to happen? is where everybody stacks up at the moment. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. A real concept, and it's running out. You catch Santa Claus. Finally! He needs to keep his existence a secret, so he offers you a bribe to keep quiet. He'll either grant you the ability to identify people's perfect gift, or this. Which power do you accept from Santa? Great prediction! You just earned some bonus points. No bonus points for you. The important thing is that we captured Santa. Moving on. You're the CEO of a perfume company. You can either greenlight a new perfume that smells like this player, or like this. What does your new perfume smell like? Either way, I hope you never drop a bottle. Let's switch things up. A giant meteor is about to hit the Earth. The government will provide shelter to anyone who can either pass a high school level math test or this. Which test do you take? It all comes down to this.
Your race, the Super Bowl.